Hey guys, what's up? Greetings from Vancouver. It is Wednesday evening, and I'm in my trailer. We're just in between scenes here. And I know that I haven't been live very much, chatting very much. You know, the new season is so secretive that I'm not really able to talk about it. So I haven't really been posting a lot of updates, but I'm sure that'll change, you know, as soon as we're airing. October 15th, my daughter's birthday at 7 Central on the CW. Anyway, I'm going to talk about Arrow in a little bit. Now that I've had a chance to unpack from the weekend, I really wanted to pass along some gratitude for what was a once-in-a-lifetime, possibly last-in-a-lifetime experience for me, being an all-in with, being a part of the largest independent wrestling show ever was seriously incredible. I'm just going to switch off these comments here so I can actually see and make sure that I don't do weird stuff. All right, I don't know how to do that. Anyway, okay. I have a lot of thanks to pass around. I know that I'm going to forget somebody. So just know that it's not that I hit my head really hard. It's just that I don't make notes for these sorts of things. I would like to thank my friends and family who all came out to Chicago. I would like to thank the people that thought it would be an interesting idea for me to be a part of this from the beginning. That would be Matt and Nick and Dana, everyone in the Young Bucks family. I want to thank Sandra for making my gear. I want to thank Christopher Daniels for being just a wonderful opponent. I don't want to break kayfabe, but when it came time to selecting who we wanted me to work with here for All In, Cody was very insistent that I be with a guy that has the know-how and the wherewithal that Christopher Daniels has. He was nothing short of a lifesaver in the ring, because about 3 minutes in, I did what I anticipated would happen and what everyone told me would happen. And what I knew would happen, I blew up. Couldn't catch my breath. It was, I had no idea where I was. I had to get my sea legs back, and being in there with a guy like CD was just, I couldn't have done it without him. And I'm eternally grateful, and I hope that we are forever bonded by our shared experience. I want to thank Jerry Lynn, who was the referee, obviously. My buddy Zacho, who was out there doing, awesome stuff for Knocking Point and helping me coordinate some behind-the-scenes stuff. Obviously, I mentioned my friends and family, but Cass and Cataly Mac and Aisha and David and Jarrett and everyone that was out there that weekend and having a great time with me and flying across the country to watch me wrestle. I want to thank Josh Segarra for being the hype man that we always knew that he could be. If you could have seen Josh backstage, Josh and I bonded when he was on the show over his love of professional wrestling. And I mean, I thought I was a fan. This dude's a fan. And I was cackling laughing when I saw a video of how hyped up he was behind me when we were coming out. And most of all, I would like to thank Cody and Brandy and the entire Rose family. I've known Cody now for the better part of 3.5 years, and to watch him come out for his match later on in the night and to see the emotion on his face and to see him realize, a show like All In was really quite amazing and spectacular, and I'm so very proud of him. You should have seen him during the day, just holding court, being the boss man, producing the show, and it was a real joy to see. And I know, I know that I was very, very proud of him, which is great. All In, my first ever professional wrestling singles match, quite possibly my last ever singles match in a professional wrestling ring. I don't want to get divorced, so I may not be able to do it again. Also, my hip really hurts. But you know what? When are you gonna get to do a coast to coast? Van Terminator, the move Shane O'Mac made famous. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It was amazing, and not a lot of give in the corner of the ring when you land on your hip. So again, also to all the people in the professional wrestling community that have adopted me, I really hope you think that I'm not a tourist. I really do love it. I really do try to put my all into it. And thanks for the holy shit chant. Thanks for the broken arrow chant. I thought you were saying something different when I was in the ring. I actually thought you were saying F you arrow. So when I found out that it was actually broken arrow after the show, yeah, to the little kid in the crowd who had the sign that said, "Who the F is Stiven Amell?" Shout out to you, my man. That was really funny. To the two people in Toronto in the front row, sup. And apparently John Mayer was there. But again, I couldn't see because I was tunnel vision and blowing up and all the things that happen when you're in your first singles match ever in front of 11,263 people. God, that was a blast. I'm probably going to have to do it again. My wife doesn't watch these, don't worry. So, yeah. Hopefully there's another All In. And hopefully I can be involved in some way. If nothing else, I just want to throw my support behind Cody and the Bucks and all the people who just want to put on a good show. It's really, really awesome. Really, really awesome. And without getting into specifics on Arrow, oh, yes. Thank you to Sandra, who made my gear. I got a lot of compliments on my gear. I kept it. I'm probably going to wear it even when I'm not coming out to a wrestling ring. It was awesome. The Vigilante Club vest, the pants. I did wear the Arrow boots. Don't tell production. And wow, that was really special. It was really cool to come out with gear. I felt like I belonged. Okay, on to Arrow without getting into specifics. I did the Michael Rosenbaum podcast, as you know, and I've been getting a lot of notes on Twitter and Facebook telling me not to leave after season 7, which seemed kind of strange. Anyway, I don't want to go too far into the weeds, but I would just like to let everybody know that if we are lucky enough to get an 8th season or another season that is on the CW, if CW is behind us and WB is still behind us and you the viewers and the fans are still behind us, I want to let everyone know that I will be back for season 8. I'm not going anywhere. So that's just the nature of the business. You work in your contract when you get into these later seasons, but I'm more than happy to report that I've reached an agreement with the WB and the CW to continue on in the role of Oliver Queen, and nothing makes me happier because I love this job. That's it. Okay, guys. So news at the end, gratitude at the beginning. Actually, gratitude at the end, too. Regardless of whether or not we do get an 8th season, and I really enjoy how things are going right now. The fact that we are even discussing something with the word 8 involved, or the number 8, as the case may be, is a testament to how much people enjoy doing the show, but more importantly, how much you guys have supported us. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So, to my Arrow family, to my adopted professional wrestling family, to the second royal family of wrestling, to all of those good things. Thank you, I love you, and I'm sure you'll hear more from me on a fairly regular basis as we gear up for season 7. Okay, I'm going to go limp back to set.